Hello, it's HOOVER4000. This is my second try doing this because the first one, the cat was out here, my little kitty. The cat was out here and he was being a jerk and he kept interrupting me and like getting in the picture and biting my hand and all this stuff, and finally I had to go put him back in the room, and then the oven went off. That it was preheated because I'm cooking a pizza, so I had to go put the pizza in. So anyway, it ended up being like 5 minutes into the video before I could actually say what I was trying to say, so I had to redo it. But which is a shame because there was some really cute footage with the cat. He's very cute, but he's just always biting, and he's just so hyper, And that's another reason why I got distracted. The phone keeps going off, like all the time. But it's never anybody you actually want to talk to. If we don't recognize the number, we usually don't answer because we have so many like bill collectors calling, trying, harass us. But anyway, I just thought I would update and let you know what's been going on, because I know I've been keeping a low key lately. I mean, I wasn't even approving comments. I had like thousands, and I'm like, oh my gosh. I just got caught up on them. And I haven't done any videos in over a month on either of my channels. So I just thought that I would let you know. Sorry, I got a text from someone at work, so I have to reply. So I thought I'd let you know what's been going on. I have posted a blog explaining it on gatetheCommunity.com, but I know that a lot of you don't know about that blog, and so may not read it. And so I like to do a video anyway updating stuff, but sometimes I don't feel up to doing a video, or I can't, or I don't have time, because sometimes trying to do a video is time consuming. And so it's just easier just posting a blog on the website. So if you want to know, more often about how I'm doing, that's probably a good place to check. The link to my profile on there is on the HOOVER4000 profile page under the description. Anyways, so for a couple months now, my teeth have been hurting very badly. But I've just kind of been ignoring it because I would take Tylenol and the pain would go away, so I just wouldn't do anything about it. And I haven't been to the dentist in several years. I knew my mouth was really messed up. I was like, I'm going to go in there, I'm going to have all these cavities, I'm going to need teeth pulled, and all this stuff, and I was just kind of dreading it. But about a week ago, my teeth was hurting something awful, and Tylenol was not working any longer. I was crying because the pain was so bad. I was praying, and I called my mom and asked, crying, what should I do? Because we're low on money. And so we need to go to a place that has a sliding scale, which is where they judge how much they charge you by how much you make. So if you don't make that much, they won't charge you that much, So there's only one place in town that does that. And you need to set up an actual appointment for the eligibility thing for the sliding scale. You have to fill out paperwork, bring a copy of your paycheck stub, and all this stuff. And then once you're approved, then they'll set you an appointment for your teeth for a later date. Well, I hadn't done this, and this was a pain that it couldn't wait. and plus it was Friday, and they said that the dental part of their building was closed, and I'm like, and that I would have to wait till Monday, and I was like, I can't wait all weekend, So my mom and I were calling everywhere trying to find out, who, who will take me at a short notice and won't charge me a fortune. We weren't having any luck, but my mom called me back and said she found a place called Comfort Dental that they said they do a sliding scale. And she convinced them to see me immediately. So I immediately had to just race down there. And long story short, I had to fill out brief paperwork because I hadn't been there before. And I finally got called back. They took x-rays, waited a while for the x-rays to come back. You know how those things can take a while. And the dentist and assistant finally came back, and he said I needed 2 root canals, some teeth around here. He said I can either have root canals or I can get them pulled. But he doesn't recommend me getting them pulled because obviously they're noticeable teeth. So you'll be able to notice that, I have this big gap right here. And I'll look like a dork, basically. And also that they're good chewing teeth. And that if I get those pulled, it'll be really hard for me to chew. And so he's like, if I was you, I'd definitely get the root canals. And that I also need my very back teeth pulled, which I knew because that's where the pain is coming from the very back of my mouth. And I was like, and plus, the teeth back there feel weird. Part of it is, chipped off or something. But, anyway. He said it's too late in the day to take care of all these things. And I also need some cavities filled. And so I was like, can you at least pull back teeth? Because that's where most of the pain is coming from. So he said, okay. And I decided to ask about the sliding scale just in case. My mom was misinformed. It is, not a sliding scale. He said just to pull the back teeth, not including the other stuff. It'll be like $400. And I'm like, yeah, right, my car doesn't even cost $400. And so I just had to leave, and they prescribed me some medicine, 2 things, one for the infection, that is what they say is causing the pain, and one for the actual pain. And, he said that the one for the infection will take a day to kick in, but once it kicks in, it'll really help with the pain. And, the medicine was only $30, and the x-rays and stuff was $20. And so it wasn't that bad. So the medicine has helped. Sorry. Timer on my pizza's going off. My life. Sorry, the stove is smoking. But why is it smoking? Hopefully the smoke alarm doesn't go off. That would just be my luck. Anyways, the medicine has helped, but it's made me very drowsy. So I've had to call in for work several times, and I haven't really worked that much this pay period. So my paycheck that I got today was probably, I think, the lowest I've ever gotten. So anyway, that's why I haven't been doing much with the YouTube lately, because I've been very drowsy all the time because of medicine. But I set an appointment with Marillac Clinic, the one that does the sliding scale, for for next Tuesday. The only thing is, I hear they don't do root canals. So for the root canals, I'm going to have to go somewhere else and pay full price, which I don't know how I'm going to do, because my mom says that root canals are very expensive. I mean, if it's that much money to just get your teeth pulled, yeah, I'm not looking forward to it. So please pray about that. And I've ran out of time. So, thank you for listening, and I will try to post more videos soon. Just please be patient with me. And make sure to check out my profile on gaythecommunity.com and read the blog. Okay, bye.